These are the 4 conic sections.
I'm going to do it from what I consider the easiest to the most difficult. Is the least difficult would be the circle, and I'm doing all these centered at 0, 0, no phase shift, so that's going to be the general formula is x squared plus y squared equals r squared. The second conic section would be an ellipse, and that general formula with no phase shifts is x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared equals 1. Or it could be rewritten as x squared over b squared plus y squared over a squared equals 1. The third conic section in my list is the hyperbola. And that formula is sort of like the ellipse. It's x squared over a squared minus this time, y squared over b squared equals 1. Or the y squared goes first over a squared minus x squared over b squared equals 1. The last conic section is the most difficult to me, and that's going to be the parabola. Now there's so many different ways to write the formula for this. I'm going to start off with the basic high school version, which would be Algebra 1, somewhat Algebra 2 version, y equals a times x minus h squared plus k, lowercase k. And that's called Vertex Form. And the vertex is going to be located at hk. The more advanced version, when you're in maybe Algebra 2 honors, would be 1 over 4, and they usually put an A or a P or a C, depending upon what book you're in. I'm going to put a C there. 4c times x minus h squared plus k. A little different, a little bit more advanced. There are 4 ways for a parabola to face, and that would be y equals x squared would be concave up, and y equals negative x squared, that would be concave down. And then, this is kind of strange, x equals y squared, that would be concave towards the right, and then x equals negative y squared. And your intuition would tell you that that would be facing that way, concave to the left. Now these x squared formulas are going to deal with these two. Now, the y equals x squared formula deals with this. See how it's x minus h squared? The y squared version, where it's just a plain x, is going to look like this. X equals 1 over 4 c y minus k squared plus h. This 4c is basically how wide the focus is. Thank you.